Sunrise slipped through the kitchen blinds, painting golden lines across the floor. The coffee pot started humming low, like it had 1,000 times before. Out of habit I reached for 2 old mugs. The blue one chipped along the rim. Then I caught myself halfway through and quietly put yours back again.
Funny how the smallest things can remind you of a life you used to know.
Now it's coffee for one empty chair where you belong, one quiet morning, one lonely song, trying to convince my heart to move along. The steam still rises to the morning light, but your smile never fills my sight. Every sunrise feels a little undone when every day begins with coffee for one. The newspaper's folded by the window seat, crossword waiting like it always did. You'd laugh because I'd guess too fast. You'd grin and say you missed one kid. Those little moments seem so ordinary then. We never thought they'd disappear. Now I trade 1,000 tomorrows for one more cup with you right here. The waitress down at Murphy's Cafe still asks if you'll be coming by. She catches herself and softly smiles, then looks away to hide her eyes. She pours my cup without a word, leaves the cream the way you like. Even strangers carry pieces of the love we left behind. Now it's coffee for one place setting in the dawn, one old habit hanging on long after all the hope is gone. Your favorite song comes on the radio, and suddenly I don't feel so alone. Still every morning starts the same, with coffee for one and your name. By how long 2 people stay. Maybe it's found in little moments that never truly fade away. In every laugh we share, in every sunrise side by side. Some hearts never stop loving, they simply learn to carry the tide. So I lift this cup toward heaven and whisper words the wind can't hear. Thank you for every ordinary morning that became extraordinary through the years. learn to smile a little easier now. The tears don't visit every day. Life keeps writing new chapters,
though some pages never fade.
I still brew enough for memories,
even if only one cup is poured.
Because love doesn't leave the table, it simply changes form. Now it's coffee for one,
but I'm thankful for what we've become.
Every sunrise still brings your light,
even though you're out of sight.
The empty chair no longer feels so cold,
because it holds a story worth being told.
I'll carry your love until my days are done,
beginning every morning with coffee for one. Tomorrow the sun will rise again,
the kettle will softly sing.
I'll pour another faithful cup
and remember everything. Some people count the years they've lost,
I count the mornings love has won.
So here's to yesterday
and another quiet dawn. With coffee for one.
With coffee for one. The clock on the kitchen wall had just struck 10. The rain taps softly on the window pane. You folded every sweater with quiet, careful hands, like you were trying not to wake our plans. I stood in the hallway searching for the words, but silence was the only thing I heard. A half-filled suitcase by the bedroom door said more than either of us ever could before. Some goodbyes don't need a sound, they break a heart without a single word. The night you packed your things, the whole house forgot how to sing. Every room held its breath as love took one more lonely step. You carried dreams inside those bags, I held on to what we had. When you closed that old front door, nothing felt the way it did before. My world changed with every goodbye, the night you packed your things. Your favorite picture still hung on the wall, the one we took that first warm fall. You looked at it for just a little while, then turned away without a smile. The coffee mug you always used stayed untouched beside the news. Little things became the hardest part, because they kept reminding me of your heart. Your headlights disappeared beyond the bend, and I knew that chapter had reached its end. The porch light burned until the morning came, as if it still believed you'd return the same. I sat alone where we used to laugh, tracing circles on your empty glass. Outside the storm began to fade. Inside me it had only just been made. The night you packed your things, the wind forgot the songs it sings. Every promise filled the air, then vanished into nowhere. You left your footsteps on the floor, but your heartbeat lived here no more. I watched forever drive away, with nothing left for me to say. Time stood still and hope grew dim the night you packed your things. Years have passed like autumn leaves, carried by a restless breeze. I've learned that healing isn't fast, and not every memory belongs in the past. Some nights I still hear that zipper close, the quiet sound I remember most. Not because I can't move on, but because true love leaves echoes long after it's gone. Now someone else lives in that old house. They've painted every weathered wall. The porch swings new, the flowers bloom, children's laughter fills the rooms. I'm glad new memories found that place where ours once lived with gentle grace. Love doesn't disappear when endings come, it simply teaches hearts what they become. The night you packed your things, I thought I'd never find my wings, but every sunrise slowly showed another mile along the road. Though your goodbye left scars behind, it also taught this heart of mine to treasure every borrowed day before tomorrow slips away. I'll always remember the love we knew, the dreams we built, the life we grew. And though our story reached its end, I'll thank the Lord it happened then, 'cause even broken hearts can heal after the night you packed your things. Sometimes I drive that old familiar street just to see the porch from down the road. I smile instead of crying now, because love was worth the pain it brought. The rain still falls some evenings, the wind still whispers through the trees, but the man I became was shaped forever by the night you packed your things. Found an old shoebox in the attic tonight, covered in dust beneath the pale moonlight. Inside were faded envelopes tied with a blue ribbon, words we wrote back when forever felt like heaven. Every page still carried your perfume somehow, even after all these years gone by now. I smiled through the tears as I read every line, remembering a love I once called mine. Some memories heal with the passing years, others come alive with every tear. There's one more letter to burn, one more page I never had the nerve to turn, one more I love you written in your hand, one more dream we thought would always stand. The flames may rise into the night, but they can't erase what felt so right. Ashes drift where love once learned. There's one more letter to burn. You wrote about a little farmhouse on a hill, children laughing and a life standing still, a porch swing swaying in the evening breeze, growing old beneath the maple trees. Funny how the future looked so bright back then, before goodbye became our closest friend. Now those dreams are folded in these fragile pages, growing older with the passing ages. I lit a match with trembling hands tonight, watch the paper catch that amber light. The edges curled like autumn leaves in fall, the shadows slowly danced across the wall. Every sentence disappeared into the flame, but somehow my heart still whispered your name. You can burn the ink in every line we wrote, but not the love that still lives in my soul. There's one more letter to burn, one more lesson this old heart had to learn, one more promise carried by the wind, one more chance that won't come back again. The smoke climbs high into the sky, taking all the words we left behind. Still a part of me quietly yearns, with one more letter to burn. Maybe letting go isn't forgetting, maybe it's making peace with yesterday. Maybe love was never meant to last forever, but it still shaped who I am today. The fire grows smaller by the minute, the room grows colder than before, yet somewhere beyond the silence I can almost hear your voice once more. Morning found me standing in the yard alone, holding ashes where the words had gone. The sunrise painted gold across the field, like time reminding every wound can heal. I whispered one last thank you to the wind, for every beginning and every end. Then I turned toward tomorrow with open hands, leaving yesterday where it finally could rest. There's no more letters to burn, no more pages waiting for my return. The memories will always walk with me, like an old oak standing faithfully. Love may leave but never truly dies, it simply changes with the passing time. Though the fire has finished its last turn, my heart still remembers every word from that one last letter I had to burn. If these old hands could write to you today, I Not every love is meant to stay forever,
but every true love leaves a mark.
the fire is gone,
The night is still,
and somewhere beyond the stars,
the words we couldn't keep
are finally at peace. Loaded up that old half-ton at the break of day, a suitcase full of clothes and a life packed away. The highway stretched ahead like a promise I could chase, but every mile I drove wore your memory on its face. The mailbox faded in my rearview mirror slow. The porch where we dreamed was the last thing I let go. I crossed the county line with tears I couldn't hide. My body kept on moving, but something stayed behind. Some roads take you somewhere new, some roads only teach the truth. My heart stayed behind, back where your love was found, in that little white house on the edge of town. It's still in the laughter, echoing through the hall, still hanging with our picture on the living room wall. I carried my name to another place, but your memory never left my embrace. I may have left that old hometown, but my heart stayed behind. I've seen city lights and mountains dressed in snow, heard 1,000 strangers say they'd call this place home. I've shaken hands with people who never knew your name, but every smiling face somehow reminds me just the same. I found another house with a roof above my head, but no the one we shared instead. A home is more than windows, more than doors and pine. It's where someone loved you enough to change your life. My heart stayed behind, back where your love was found, in that little white house on the edge of town. Still in the laughter, echoing through the hall, still hanging with our picture on the living room wall. I carried my name to another place, but your memory never left my embrace. I may have left that old hometown, but my heart stayed behind. Sometimes I wonder if you drive that road, if you slow down by the old oak tree. Do you remember those Friday nights when forever felt so easy to believe? If I could borrow one more sunset, one more chance to hold your
just to stand where we once stood again.
Now the years have written silver through my hair. Time has softened pain, but never took you from there. The scars don't ache the way they used to, but your love still lights the dark. Some people leave with empty pockets, some with dreams they couldn't find. I left with everything I owned, except the truest part of mine. My heart stayed behind, where the river meets the pines, where your smile still shines in this soul of mine. It's in every sunrise over that open field, and every promise that time could never steal. Though life kept calling me farther down the road, love remained the heaviest load. When my journey finally reaches its end and heaven opens wide, I hope the first face that I see is waiting with open arms and a gentle smile. Until that day, I'll carry on, even if my heart stayed behind. The road keeps rolling beneath these worn out wheels, and tomorrow always comes, but some places never leave a man, no matter how far he runs. So if you ever wonder where the best of me can still be found, it's not in the miles I've traveled, it's in the love I left behind. The porch swing still moves when the evening wind blows, though nobody's rocking it now. The screen door still creaks with that old familiar sound, like it's waiting somehow.
Coffee cup sits on the highest shelf, covered in a blanket of dust.
Funny how a house can hold so many memories long after it's run out of us. Curtains still catch the morning light, painting gold across the floor. I still reach for your hand in the middle of the night, then remember you're not here anymore.
The hallway echoes every lonely step,
every room knows your name.
This old place keeps telling our story, even though nothing's the same.
I'm standing where love used to live, where we dreamed with all we had to give.
Every wall remembers every kiss,
Every just a stranger trying to forgive.
In the place where love used to live.
Your favorite song came on the radio today, and I had to pull off the road. It carried me back to a Friday night when our future felt easy to hold. We danced barefoot across this kitchen floor while supper cooled on the stove. If happiness leaves footprints behind, they're hidden beneath these old floorboards. The neighbors ask how I've been getting by. I smile and say just fine, but they don't hear these empty rooms or the conversations in my mind. Sometimes I swear I hear your voice calling softly down the hall. Maybe memories never really leave. Maybe love outlives us all. I'm standing where love used to live, where we dreamed with all we had to give. Every wall remembers every kiss. Every window holds the things I miss. The laughter faded, the music grew still, but the silence somehow says your name still. This house may be made of wood and stone, but without your heart, it's not a home. I'm just a stranger trying to forgive. In the place where love used to live. If these old walls could speak tonight,
Would they tell me not to cry?
would they remind me that forever
Isn't measured by goodbye.
love isn't lost when someone leaves?
It lingers in every prayer,
In every picture,
every song, in the quiet of the air.
so I'll leave the porch light burning,
Not because I'm waiting anymore,
but because the love we built together
we'll always find this door. I'm standing where love used to live.
and I'm grateful for
The life we lived. Though time has taken what it could, it never stole away the good.
every sunrise brings a little more grace.
Though tears still find this weathered place,
I'll carry your love wherever I roam,
because you are the heart of every home.
until the day heaven calls me in.
I'll remember where we've been.
And if forever has one address,
It's written deep within my soul.
where love used to live. The porch swing slows with the evening breeze. The stars appear above the hill.
Though nobody's rocking it now,
The screen door still creaks with that old familiar sound,
like it's waiting somehow. Your coffee cup sits on the high shelf, covered in a blanket of dust. Funny how a house can hold so many memories.
There's an old dirt road that the map forgot, winds through the pines to a quiet little spot where the water hums like an old church choir, and the evening sky glows like a fading fire. We carved our dreams in weathered oak, made forever promises beneath the smoke. Two young hearts with nothing to lose, believing love was something time could never bruise. The creek still whispers your sweet name, but nothing around here feels the same. On the bench by Miller's Creek, I still find the words I couldn't speak. Your laughter dances on the summer breeze, like leaves that never leave the trees. Every sunset paints your face, every heartbeat knows this place. Though you're gone and life moved on, part of me still waits till dawn. On the bench by Miller's Creek, you're closer than you'll ever be. The county fair came and disappeared. Another autumn, another year. The old cafe closed its weathered door. Folks don't gather there anymore, but that wooden bench still stands alone, holding stories carved in stone. The initials faded, the paint turned gray, yet my memories never washed away. I heard you found another life, a little white house, a loving wife, or maybe a husband I never asked. Some questions belong in the past. I hope your mornings start with smiles, and your road has been worth every mile. Still every time the river flows, it carries pieces of what we used to know. I still find the words I couldn't speak. Your laughter dances on the summer breeze, like leaves that never leave the trees. Every sunset paints your face, every heartbeat knows this place. Though you're gone and life moved on, part of me still waits till dawn. On the bench by Miller's Creek, you're closer than you'll ever be. Yeah. If love could turn the hands of time, I'd walk that road 1,000 times. I'd hold your hand a little longer, tell my younger heart to love you stronger. I'd never let the silence grow, never leave so much unsaid. Some regrets become companions, following every step instead. The creek keeps running to the sea, like life keeps moving endlessly. But every river has a bend where broken hearts return again. Now my hair has turned to silver, the years have softened every scar. The young man who once dreamed beside you feels like someone from afar. Still I bring a single wildflower, lay it gently where we sat. Not because I'm waiting for tomorrow, but because I'll always honor what we had. On the bench by Miller's Creek, I finally lives inside the ones who carry on. Every star above this land feels like your gentle hand. Though our roads were meant to part, you'll always own this cowboy's heart. When heaven calls someday for me, I'll smile before I leave. 'Cause somewhere beyond these endless skies, past every mountain, past every sea, I'll find you waiting patiently on the bench by Miller's Creek. The water still sings its timeless song, teaching hearts to carry on. Some loves fade, some memories sleep, but mine still rest by Miller's Creek. On that old wooden bench by Miller's Creek.
Sunrise slipped through the kitchen blinds, painting golden lines across the floor. The coffee pot started humming low, like it had 1,000 times before. Out of habit, I reached for 2 old mugs. The blue one chipped along the rim. Then I caught myself halfway through and quietly put yours back again. Funny how the smallest things can remind you of a life you used to know. Now it's coffee for one empty chair where you belong, one quiet morning, one lonely song, trying to convince my heart to move along. The steam still rises to the morning light, but your smile never fills my sight. Every sunrise feels a little undone when every day begins with coffee for one. The newspapers folded by the window seat, crossword waiting like it always did. You'd laugh because I'd guess too fast. You'd grin and say you missed one, kid. Those little moments seem so ordinary then. We never thought they'd disappear. Now I'd trade 1,000 tomorrows for one more cup with you right here. Waitress down in Murphy's Cafe still asks if you'll be coming by. She catches herself and softly smiles, then looks away to hide her eyes. She pours my cup without a word, leaves the cream the way you liked. Even strangers carry pieces of the love we left behind.
Now it's coffee for one place setting in the dawn, one old habit hanging on, long after all the hope is gone. Your favorite song comes on the radio, and suddenly I don't feel so alone. Still every morning starts the same, with coffee for one and your name. Maybe love isn't measured by how long two people stay. Maybe it's found in little moments that never truly fade away. In every laugh we share, in every sunrise side by side. Some hearts never stop loving, they simply learn to carry the tide. So I lift this cup toward heaven and whisper words the wind can't hear. Thank you for every ordinary morning that became extraordinary through the years. I've learned to smile a little easier now. The tears don't visit every day. Life keeps writing new chapters, though some pages never fade. I still brew enough for memories, even if only one cup is poured, because love doesn't leave the table, it simply changes form. Now it's coffee for one, but I'm thankful for what we've become. Every sunrise still brings your light, even though you're out of sight. The empty chair no longer feels so cold, 'cause it holds a story worth being told. I'll carry your love until my days are done, beginning every morning with coffee for one. Tomorrow the sun will rise again, the kettle will softly sing. I'll pour another faithful cup and remember everything. Some people count the years they've lost, I count the mornings love has won. So here's to yesterday and another quiet dawn, with coffee for one. With coffee for one. The sunrise slipped through the kitchen blinds, painting golden lines across the floor. The coffee pot started humming low, like it had 1,000 times before. Out of habit I reached for 2 old mugs, the blue one chipped along the rim. Then I caught myself halfway through and quietly put yours back again. Funny.
Found an old shoebox in the attic tonight, covered in dust beneath the pale moonlight. Inside were faded envelopes tied with a blue ribbon, words we wrote back when forever felt like heaven. Every page still carried your perfume somehow. Even after all these years gone by now, I smiled through the tears as I read every line, remembering a love I once called mine. Some memories heal with the passing years, others come alive with every tear. There's one more letter to burn, one more page I never had the nerve to turn, one more I love you written in your hand, one more dream we thought would always stand. The flames may rise into the night, but they can't erase what felt so right. Ashes drift where love once learned. There's one more letter to burn. You wrote about a little farmhouse on a hill, children laughing in a life standing still, a porch swing swaying in the evening breeze, growing old beneath the maple trees. Funny how the future looked so bright back then, before goodbye became our closest friend. Now those dreams are folded in these fragile pages, growing older with the passing ages. I lit a match with trembling hands tonight, watch the paper catch that amber light. The edges curled like autumn leaves in fall. The shadows slowly danced across the wall. Every sentence disappeared into the flame, but somehow my heart still whispered your name. You can burn the ink and every line we wrote, but not the love that still lives in my soul. There's one more letter to burn, one more lesson this old heart had to learn, one more promise carried by the wind, one more chance that won't come back again. The smoke climbs high into the sky, taking all the words we left behind. Still a part of me quietly yearns, with one more letter to burn. Maybe letting go isn't forgetting, maybe it's making peace with yesterday. Maybe love was never meant to last forever, but it still shaped who I am today. The fire grows smaller by the minute, the room grows colder than before. It's somewhere beyond the silence, I can almost hear your voice once more. Morning found me standing in the yard alone, holding ashes where the words had gone. The sunrise painted gold across the field, like time reminding every wound can heal. I whispered one last thank you to the wind, for every beginning and every end. Then I turned toward tomorrow with open hands, leaving yesterday where it finally could rest.
these old hands could write to you today, I'd simply say thank you for the years. Not every love is meant to stay forever, but every true love leaves a mark. The fire is gone, the night is still, and somewhere beyond the stars, the words we couldn't keep are finally at peace. Peace. I found an old shoebox in the attic tonight, covered in dust beneath the pale moonlight. Inside me faded envelopes tied with a blue ribbon, words we wrote back when forever felt like heaven. Every page still carried your perfume somehow, even after all these years gone by now. I smiled through the tears as I read every line.
The porch swing still moves when the evening wind blows, though nobody's rocking it now. The screen door still creaks with that old familiar sound, like it's waiting somehow.
Your coffee cup sits on the highest shelf, covered in a blanket of dust. Funny how a house can hold so many memories long after it's run out of us.
The curtains still catch the morning light, painting gold across the floor. I still reach for your hand in the middle of the night, then remember you're not here anymore.
The hallway echoes every lonely step, every room knows your name. This old place keeps telling our story,
even though nothing's the same.
I'm standing where love used to live, where we dreamed with all we had to give. Every wall remembers every kiss, every window holds the things I miss.
The laughter faded, the music grew still, but the silence somehow says your name still.
This house may be made of wood and stone,
But without your heart,
it's not a home. I'm just a stranger trying to forgive, in the place where love used to live.
your favorite song came on the radio today, and I had to pull off the road. It carried me back to a Friday night when our future felt easy to hold.
We danced barefoot across this
and say
just fine,
but they don't hear these empty rooms
or the conversations in my mind.
Sometimes I swear I hear your voice calling softly down the hall.
Maybe memories never really leave.
Maybe love outlives us all.
I'm standing where love used to live,
where we dreamed with all
we had to give.
every wall remembers,
Every kiss,
every window
holds up things I miss.
the laughter faded, the music grew still,
But the silence somehow says your name still.
this house may be made of
Wood and stone, but without your heart, it's not a home.
I'm just a stranger
Trying to forgive in the place where love used to live.
If these old walls could speak tonight,
Would they tell me not to cry?
would they remind me that forever
Isn't measured by goodbye.
love isn't lost when someone leaves?
It lingers in every prayer,
In every picture,
every song, in the quiet of the air.
so I'll leave the porch light burning, not because I'm waiting,
Anymore,
but because
the love we built together will always find this door. I'm standing where love used to live,
and I'm grateful
for the life we lived. Though time has taken what it could,
it never
stole away the good.
every sunrise brings a little more grace,
Though tears still find this weathered place,
I'll carry your love
wherever I roam,
because you are
the heart of every home.
until the day heaven calls me in.
I remember where we've been,
And if forever has one address,
it's written deep within my soul,
where
love used to live.
the porch swing slows with the evening breeze, the stars appear above the hill, but nobody's rocking
It now, the screen door still creaks with that old familiar sound.
There's an old dirt road that the map forgot, winds through the pines to a quiet little spot, where the water hums like an old church choir, and the evening sky glows like a fading fire. We carved our dreams in weathered oak, made forever promises beneath the smoke. Two young hearts with nothing to lose, believing love was something time could never bruise. The creek still whispers your sweet name. But nothing around here feels the same. On the bench by Miller's Creek, I still find the words I couldn't speak. Your laughter dances on the summer breeze, like leaves that never leave the trees. Every sunset paints your face, every heartbeat knows this place. Though you're gone and life moved on, part of me still waits till dawn. On the bench by Miller's Creek, you're closer than you'll ever be. The county fair came and disappeared. Another autumn, another year. The old cafe closed its weathered door. Folks don't gather there anymore. But that wooden bench still stands alone, holding stories carved in stone. The initials faded, the paint turned gray, yet my memories never washed away. I heard you found another life, a little white house, a loving wife, or maybe a husband I never asked. Some questions belong in the past. I hope your mornings start with smiles, and your road has been worth every mile. Still every time the river flows, it carries pieces of what we used to know. On the bench by Miller's Creek, I still find the words I couldn't speak. Your laughter dances on the summer breeze, like leaves that never leave the trees. Every sunset paints your face, every heartbeat knows this place. Though you're gone and life moved on, part of me still waits till dawn. On the bench by Miller's Creek, you're closer than you'll ever be. If love could turn the hands of time, I'd walk that road 1,000 times. I'd hold your hand a little longer, tell my younger heart to love you stronger. I'd never let the silence grow, never leave so much unsaid. Some regrets become companions,
Following every step instead.
the creek keeps running to the sea, like life keeps moving endlessly. But every river has a bend where broken hearts return again. Now my hair has turned to silver, the years have softened every scar. The young man who once dreamed beside you feels like someone from afar.
Still I bring a single wildflower, lay it gently where we sat.
Not because
I'm waiting for tomorrow, but because I'll always honor what we had. On the bench by Miller's Creek, I finally found the peace I seek.
love isn't lost because it's gone.
It lives inside the ones who carry on.
Every star above this land
Feels like your gentle hand.
though our roads were meant to part.
You'll always own this cowboy's heart.
When heaven calls someday for me,
I'll smile before I leave.
'cause somewhere beyond these endless skies,
Past every mountain, past every sea,
I'll find you waiting patiently
on the bench by Miller's Creek.
The water still sings its timeless song,
teaching hearts to carry on. Some loves fade, some memories sleep, but mine still rests by Miller's Creek. On that old wooden bench by Miller's Creek.
Clock on the kitchen wall had just struck 10. The rain tapped softly on the window pane. You folded every sweater with quiet, careful hands, like you were trying not to wake our plans. I stood in the hallway searching for the words, but silence was the only thing I heard. A half-filled suitcase by the bedroom door said more than either of us ever could before. Some goodbyes don't need a sound, they break a heart without a single word. The night you packed your things, the whole house forgot how to sing. Every room held its breath as love took one more lonely step. You carried dreams inside those bags. I held on to what we had. When you closed that old front door, nothing felt the way it did before. My world changed with every goodbye, the night you packed your things. Your favorite picture still hung on the wall, the one we took that first warm fall. You looked at it for just a little while, and then turned away without a smile. The coffee mug you always used stayed untouched beside the news. Little things became the hardest part, because they kept reminding me of your heart. Your headlights disappeared beyond the bend, and I knew the chapter had reached its end. The porch light burned until the morning came, as if it still believed you'd return the same. I sat alone where we used to laugh, tracing circles on your empty glass. Outside the storm began to fade. Inside me it had only just been made. The night you packed your things, the wind forgot the songs it sings. Every promise filled the air, then vanished into nowhere. You left your footsteps on the floor, but your heartbeat lived here no more. I watched forever drive away with nothing left for me to say. Time stood still and hope grew dim the night you packed your things. Years have passed like autumn leaves, carried by a restless breeze. I've learned that healing isn't fast, and not every memory belongs in the past. Some nights I still hear that zipper close, the quiet sound I remember most. Not because I can't move on, but because true love leaves echoes long after it's gone. Now someone else lives in that old house. They've painted every weathered wall.
The porch swings new, the flowers bloom, children's laughter fills the rooms.
I'm glad new memories found that place where ours once lived with gentle grace.
Love doesn't disappear when endings come.
It simply teaches hearts what they've become.
The night you packed your things, I thought I'd never find my wings, but every sunrise slowly showed another mile along the road.
Though your goodbye left scars behind,
It also taught this heart of mine
to treasure every borrowed day.
before tomorrow slips away.
I'll always remember
The love we knew, the dreams we built, the life we grew.
And though our
Story reached its end, I'll thank the Lord it happened then.
'cause even broken hearts can heal
After the night you packed your things.
Sometimes I drive that old familiar street
Just to see the porch from down the road.
I smile instead of crying now,
Because love was worth the pain it brought.
the rain still falls
Some evenings
the wind still
whispers through the trees, but the man I became was shaped forever by the night you packed your things. By the night you packed your things.
Loaded up that old half-ton at the break of day, a suitcase full of clothes and a life packed away. The highway stretched ahead like a promise I could chase, but every mile I drove wore your memory on its face. The mailbox faded in my rearview mirror slow. The porch where we dreamed was the last thing I let go. I crossed the county line with tears I couldn't hide. My body kept on moving, but something stayed behind. Some roads take you somewhere new. Some roads only teach the truth. My heart stayed behind, back where your love was found, in that little white house on the edge of town. It's still in the laughter, echoing through the hall, still hanging with our picture on the living room wall. I carried my name to another place, but your memory never left my embrace. I may have left that old hometown, but my heart stayed behind. I've seen city lights and mountains dressed in snow, heard 1,000 strangers say they call this place home. I've shaken hands with people who never knew your name, but every smiling face somehow reminds me just the same. I found another house with a roof above my head, but no room ever felt like the one we shared instead. A home is more than windows, more than doors and pine. It's where someone loved you enough to change your life. My heart stayed behind, back where your love was found, in that little white house on the edge of town. It's still in the laughter, echoing through the hall, still hanging with our picture on the living room wall. I carried my name to another place, but your memory never left my embrace. I may have left that old hometown, but my heart stayed behind. Sometimes I wonder if you drive that road, if you slow down by the old oak tree. Do you remember those Friday nights when forever felt so easy to believe? If I could borrow one more sunset, one more chance to hold your hand, I'd trade every mile I've ever traveled just to stand where we once stood again. Now the years have written silver through my hair. Time has softened pain, but never took you from there. The scars don't ache the way they used to, but your love still lights the dark. Some people leave with empty pockets, some with dreams they couldn't find. I left with everything I owned, except the truest part of mine. My heart stayed behind, where the river meets the pines, where your smile still shines in this soul of mine. It's in every sunrise over that open field, and every promise that time could never steal. Though life kept calling me farther down the road, love remained the heaviest load. When my journey finally reaches its end and heaven opens wide, I hope the first face that I see is waiting with open arms and a gentle smile. Until that day, I'll carry on, even if my heart stayed behind. The road keeps rolling beneath these worn out wheels, and tomorrow always comes. But some places never leave a man, no matter how far he runs. So if you ever wonder where the best of me can still be found, it's not in the miles I've traveled, it's in the love I left behind.